Hello everybody, thanks for joining in to our issue of blackened fish. We're going to take 3 pieces of different types of blackfish today and we're going to blacken it. We're going to take 3 pieces of fish and blacken it is what I mean. So I wanted to have a discussion with you real quick about salmon. Earlier today I posted a picture, and on the back of that picture it's a picture of salmon, and it says that it has these color packs or color dye added to the salmon. When you're in the grocery store, one of the marketing tricks that grocers do, and especially seafood purveyors, is they feed the salmon red fish pellets or food pellets, which is essentially nothing more than food dye that they have gotten the salmon to eat. That's what gives it the bright orange fleshy color that good salmon should not have, because no fish is really born orange. You should steer clear of that, because you just don't need any dye added to your system for no other apparent reason than to get you to buy the salmon. Now, I want to show you the salmon that I often use. And I'm not really putting in a plug for anybody or any corporation in particular, but I will say that Kroger's carries this product. Okay, this is a product, it's called Aquastar. It's already sliced into portions, but it's not cut through, so it does still have the skin side on the bottom of it, which we're going to show you how to remove that as well. Now, one of the reasons why I like to use this product is, you can see this product says that it's pure and natural. So if you look on the back of this product, nowhere will you see that it has added coloring to it or dye packs that fish have eaten shortly before going to the market or throughout their lifetime, any way it goes. I don't want to burn down the house. Since this is a blackening fish show, things can tend to get a little bit smoky in here, and we don't want any repeats of when we had the smoke detectors going off before. So if you look at the ingredient list on the back of any package, it's going to tell you exactly what's in it or what's not in it. And here you can see that the ingredients that is listed here, all it says is salmon, period. One thing, one word, salmon, that's it. Nothing else. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and open this up, and I'll tell you guys about the other 2 pieces of fish as we get into it. But I really want to show you how to do this, because this is sometimes one of the things that steers people away from actually getting the salmon. Now, it's going to look like this. This is the skin side. This is the fleshy side. And you can see that it does have a sort of a dull, orangish, pinkish color to it. That's perfect. That's the color you're looking for your salmon to be. Unless it's red eye or sockeye or some other type of salmon that does have different coloration. For the sake of our show, this is what you want it to look like. This is what it should look like. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open this up. Incidentally, the reason why it's been packaged like this is it has been flash frozen, which is caught at sea. This is Pacific salmon, caught straight from the Pacific and flash frozen within a matter of seconds of being caught. That ensures that you always get a fresh product. Now, can you zoom in on this? Because this is going to be critical to the success of the dish and to the success of everyone watching. This skin, the big question is, how do we get this skin off here? Because we don't want to eat that. At least I've never seen anybody eat it. So what we're going to do is we're going to start at the tail end of this. This is a whole side salmon without the head and without the finishing tail. But we're going to start at the narrow end of this, and we're going to put a slight cut into it. on a bias. So you should have a cut that looks like this. Okay, it's critical that you do, because if you don't, it's not going to work. So you can see I've got my finger, my thumb and my index finger holding this tail, and I haven't cut all the way through it. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start cutting down into it, but not all the way through the skin side. Now you can pull this as well. Now you want a good sharp knife to be able to do this. You can see sometimes you don't get it all, and other times you do. So when you don't, if you don't get it all, you can just go and do it this way. Turn it over with a good sharp knife. Or you can make another cut and try it again. Now my knife is super sharp. So if you happen to miss getting it the first time like I just did, which doesn't happen to me often, it only happens when I'm filming TV. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this back over, and I'm going to show you guys how to get this skin off. Alright, so we have one section piece cut already. So we'll take that section off. You can see it doesn't have any skin. I've already trimmed it all off. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do the same thing here again. And you just need a good sharp knife to be able to do it. Now, here we have another skin portion. So we're going to go back underneath it again. And this time we're not going to miss. Okay, now I'm using a sharp meat cleaver knife. And that's what's sort of making it difficult, because if you use a fillet knife, it should come right off. Okay? So we'll go ahead and cut into this. Just lay that knife flat down and cut. Bingo, voila. So if you lay this knife down and cut, hold the skin with your fingers and just lay that knife flat and cut. Bingo. That's it. Alright? So now we're going to put this salmon aside. And we're going to move on to the other two pieces of fish that I showed you and told you about. Okay? So we'll take a minute to actually just clear the board. And I'll show you this second fish. Now this is a piece of haddock, commonly referred to as cod. Okay, and this is what a good piece looks like. Okay, now we have this piece. It's already been skinned, it's already filleted, and it's a little flat, which is a good thing for the type of dish that we're going to make. The third and final piece is going to be a very, very small piece of tilapia. Now, you guys have probably, some people, told me some bad things about tilapia. But one thing about fish is it all depends on where it comes from. Say like this fish.